Hello, welcome back to my channel. We're going to try to do a rapid fire video. For one, just because I want to do it, I've wanted to do it. For two, we really don't have a choice because our house is sick. It's sick again. So basically, I wanted to do a quick video on what we're using when we're sick. You're not going to want to take my advice because I know what you're thinking. You're never not sick. Right. But we are also, I didn't get them all out either. I thought I got them all. I didn't get them all. We're also trying to do some things. My husband and I are trying to do some things. So first of all, I want to start with what we use when we're sick. This is just symptom control. That's all this is. This is what we use. These are the products that we use. When it is cold, cough, congestion, we use this Hyland's brand, and it works pretty good. It's not always the most effective. You have to kind of know what you're dealing with. This helps treat symptoms. They have daytime and nighttime, and I think the only difference between daytime and nighttime is maybe chamomile, maybe? Anyway, we use this. Obviously, these are big choices. I get the dye-free when I can. I think I must have gotten this one from the doctor's office. Also, dye-free is not always available, but you'll alternate. This is for fever, pain, stuff like that. I use these the least amount as possible, but lately it just feels like, especially my older daughter with surgery and everything else, we're never not using it. I also discovered this brand. What I've noticed with my older daughter is that Tylenol or acetaminophen is it's just not as effective for her as ibuprofen. Like, we go ahead and alternate them, but it's just not as effective, and it's not this brand. Because I have other medicines in this brand that is effective, but acetaminophen for my older daughter is just, you may as well throw it out the window. All right, next up, I've just discovered this. Sometimes this works, sometimes it does not work. Oh, and I left another one in the other room. Anyway, it just depends. Sometimes this works, sometimes this doesn't, but I'm all about the homeopathic stuff. I have this one. I also have the adult version because last time we were sick and I started developing a cough, I didn't have the adult version. I've actually taken more of this than my daughter has, and it was effective for me with that. This I've just discovered. I can't really tell you if it's effective or not, but because my daughter just had her tonsils taken out, with this sickness, her throat is killing her. We've done one round of this, is all we've done. But I was excited to find this. Okay, for cold and flu, or for more flu-like symptoms, I have been swearing by this for several years now. I just recently discovered, I don't know why, I just recently discovered that children ages 4 and above can actually take this also. So with my older daughter, we are employing this medication, and here's what I can tell you. This is the only thing I really notice a difference when my daughter takes it. And it's not like long lasting. It's like a 6-hour medication, and you'll notice a difference with my daughter for about 3 hours. And I'm pairing this with like the acetaminophen and the ibuprofen. But it's when you pair, if you pair this for my older daughter, if you pair this with the ibuprofen, huge difference. But that's the only time you're seeing a difference. I talked to the doctor yesterday, and basically they're thinking that it's influenza A. My husband and I are not confident that that is what it is, but because my husband and I haven't come down with it yet, and we're hoping that we don't, but it's just odd. But we are day 6. We are day 6, and there are still fevers present. It is affecting both of our daughters. It is really taking our older daughter down, and I think it's just because we've been through absolutely so much. Now I'm going to run through some things that my husband and I are doing to try to fend it off. I am the only one taking this. My husband is not taking this. This is homemade oregano oil. I made this last year. You can look up a recipe for it, but basically you just steep organic oregano, like dried oregano, in olive oil for like a certain amount of time, then you strain it off, and then you bottle it, and then that's that. This tastes disgusting, but I don't want to be quoted here, but oregano oil, it's either antimicrobial or antibacterial or both or whatever. Essentially, it's very effective for fighting off everything, and it tastes like it would, honestly. But I'm taking this. My husband is not taking that. We were both taking these. I have stopped. I think this bothers my belly. But we were taking the emergency packs. I don't know if my husband still is or not. I'm not sure. As I said the other day, I ran to the health food store. I got us this. We are to only take it for 7 days, 7 to 10 days. But if you want echinacea to be effective long term, you don't want to take it long term. You only want to take it for a certain amount of time. You can take it long term, but it's not a good idea. Apparently, Golden Seal, not a good idea to take it long term in general. So we're gonna take this for 7 days. We started taking it Saturday, I think. But my husband and I are both taking this. We are also taking this. I also got this from the health food store. I'm a firm believer in elderberry juice. You take a tablespoon of this a day. Are you taking your temperature? Thank you. Okay. Those are what we are doing. Now I'll show you the support that we're giving our daughters. I am almost out of this, and I was pronouncing this wrong in the last video that I did where I talked about this. I'm going to stop trying to pronounce things, but I'm almost out of this, and so I'm trying to find a good alternative. I'll either run to the health food store later this week, or I'll go ahead and order. But a lot of times this is paired with echinacea, and I don't want this paired with echinacea. Why? Because you don't want to take it long term if you want it to be effective. Okay, I'm also giving them vitamin D3. Okay, also... Okay, here. Give me my medicine. You can tell we've been sick, right? Give me my medicine, please. Oh, all better, thank you.
But is it sauce?
It's sauce?
Yes.
Okay.
Take a medicine.
Okay, what's next?
You.
Okay. Thank you. Much better. And what's next?
That's hair.
Okay. So sorry. Okay. Thank you. All better. Okay, and finally, these are the supplements I'm giving them every day. Echinacea. I don't think I'm giving them the full amount you're supposed to, because I look at like the dose and I give them that, but I think you're supposed to do it 3 times a day. I'm only doing it 1. So we could argue that it's not as effective or whatever, but also we are putting a lot of things in our body right now, and I just don't want to overdo it. Speaking of which, some other support things that we are doing, I've been putting this on myself. It's On Guard by doTERRA. I've just been doing that. I have been taking vitamin D3. And then here's some other things that I'm doing to support my own body and things that I've noticed with myself outside of sickness. I've been taking this. I was taking it consistently, and then I stopped, and now I'm starting again because I feel that I have high cortisol. Pairing that with this, these supposedly together are a powerhouse. I don't know. I just took them yesterday. Aside from that, I really haven't been taking it. And then I got this because I'm a believer in collagen. I've been noticing my skin is so bad, and it's aging so rapidly, and there's just so much. And I was doing the collagen peptides drink, but I'm just not in a place right now of making drinks every day. I'm just not. I'm not right now. I'm trying to diet. I have a different plan going on, and so I just got this just to support myself a little bit more. My husband and I both got these, okay? Not sponsored, but probably should be, as much as we're taking apple cider vinegar, Matcha Mind, and ashwagandha. So here's the thing with these. My husband was seeing advertisements for these and whatever stuff like that. I have taken these 2 before. I've never taken this one. Apparently there's something, it's not so much the matcha, but there's another ingredient that's in this that's actually really good for brain function. I just want some dietary support, honestly. Like, I just need to help my metabolism. I just need to help everything. And this, again, is supposed to help support your cortisol levels. So I just take one at night, and I'm just trying to balance my cortisol because I really, really feel very much that my cortisol is really, really high. Again, you're supposed to take 3 of each one of these every day. I am only taking 1. I am not taking 3. I'm only taking 1. So you could say, again, that I'm underdosing myself. I'm okay with that. As many things as I'm taking, and historically speaking, if I take too much of anything, I will get sick. I will throw up, and I don't want to do that. But I'm trying to support the things that I'm seeing in myself that need supporting, because I have completely depleted myself, and I've got to start somewhere. So this is where I'm starting. A plan going forward with the supplements that we're taking, especially for the girls and things like that, just trying to get on our feet. Once we get over this sickness, I had a lengthy conversation with a lovely woman that runs our health food store down the road, and she was explaining to me how your gut works. And you know, I've known some of it, but not. She really went into layman's terms and was talking about like the soldiers in your belly linked up, and then, you know, between antibiotics, which my older daughter has taken lots of, and our current American food, you know, just everything is breaking our gut down, and our gut is like our second brain, and that's our line of defense. And once it's all gone, it's like bad deal, right? So I'm gonna start giving us all this in hopes that we can start fending off sickness. Everyone needs me. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye.